I think I'm excited about being in the room. Jane, I'm gonna have you got your own phone to give it. Both up. I want to get you in on the table. Oh, family stress.
No, we made a plan to get some. So you go with your 40 next choice. You go with your 40. You have to let me in. I will next week. Did you? I just said to get along with you. Did they get it? I'm part of that. I did, because everywhere I've been, they tried to put it.
I need to put her in the timeout corner already.
Okay.
She'll go to timeout.
You know, the old school put it in the seat behind them.
I'm gonna turn it over to you.
No.
I reckon they're gonna get away from you.
I'll be back if not, bring my things.
Very well.
What's wrong with that?
Andre, you're the timekeeper. Give me something. You know how you do with the children in the class that like give them something to do.
Give the all pass.
Exactly.
We had this not yet, you already figured out your ideal.
Just have a training, many years ago. You know, you really better than you.
I'm ready.
Solid green.
Are we supposed to start at 3:15? Oh, well, we're getting started. All right. We are not delaying this any longer. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Wow, wow. Well, I'm excited to be here and I hope that you are. Socrates said that you can't teach anybody anything, you just create the environment and allow them to discover the truth for themselves. So this afternoon, I created this environment so that you can discover the truth, your true color, and how you relate to others. Okay, my name is Alice Jackson. I'm with the Catalyst for Change. Just retired from Morehouse School of Medicine after many years and many more names. But I'm excited to be able to come and I'll share with you true colors. This to me is about one of the best. Once you discover your true color, then you have the opportunity to really observe others and you can readily detect, oh, I know what color she is. So I know how to relate. So it will help us to relate. So True Colors International, Keys to Personal Success. This is an opportunity for you to really get an understanding of how true colors work. It is works in schools, military, all facets of life. Also, true colors, we do true colors on youth. That's really fascinating and really exciting to do that. So I just want to welcome you to our True Colors training. And I will get some introductions, just probably a few introductions to find out who's in the house. Okay, so how I do that is I'll say Alice is in the house from campus. And then I will point to someone and you'll say your name and you're in the house from where. All right, so I'll start right here.
Stephanie Douglas is in the house from Jonesboro, Georgia.
All right,
Lucky Brewer's in the house from Douglasville, Georgia.
okay, I'm coming over here.
I'm sorry, Cassetta Simmons is in the house from Decatur, Georgia.
All right,
Mark Miller's in the house from Albany, Georgia.
Albany, all right,
Kim Miller is in the house from Albany, Georgia.
all right.
Erica Richardson also from Albany.
Wow, so you're in the house, okay? Yes,
Jennifer Bean in the house from Riverdale.
Riverdale, Jennifer, good to see you again. All right,
DeAndre Kane is in the house from Fairwood.
all right,
Andre Mariah's in the house from Thompson.
all the way,
Loretta's in the house from Jonesboro.
awesome,
And Matthews is in the house from Jonesboro, Georgia.
all right.
John Brinson is in the house from South Fulton.
All right, South Fulton.
Nancy Branson in the house, John Branson, John Branson.
All right, all the way from South Fulton, Thomasville. Thank you for being in the house. I tell you, when you leave here, it will be refreshing, although I have to go real fast because we are on time. Normally, you know, we're 2 hours or a little bit longer to get the full gamut, but I will give you as much as I can going through this presentation. Which I think will be really, as you can see, we have colors, lots of colors. We'll also have an opportunity for you to hear the history and why, the why true colors. Also, what are your true colors? We'll get a chance to explore that. Core needs and values, stressors, reframing, discussion, and questions, and then we'll do the wrap up. All right? So we just had an opportunity to see who was in the house. We're moving right along. Okay, so I want you to look at the photos, the next 2 slides. Some of you probably have already seen this, especially if you have been in one of our language workshops. There are 2 identical dolphins in it. A closely monitored scientific study of a group revealed that in spite of the fact that these dolphins are identical, pay close attention. A person under stress would find differences in the two dolphins. Now, you will soon look at both dolphins jumping out of the water. The dolphins are identical, keep that in mind. If you find that there are many differences between both dolphins, it means that the person is experiencing a great amount of what? Stress. Now look at the graph, look at the photographs, all right? All right, pay close attention. Pay close attention. Somebody's experiencing some stress, right? Okay. So, who uses true colors? Globally, over 40 years by corporations. Most of your large corporations ensure that the CEOs, presidents, different ones, go through true colors, and you'll find out why. Nonprofit, education, schools using true colors like it's no belief. We are taking true colors to, and have been over the years, to our educators, especially administrators and teachers, because teachers will be able to identify very early young people and what their true passion, what their true color really is. And so you have a chance to do that. So it's really important, you know, for our, and I move about a lot, but for our educators, government agencies, and those who, military institutions, but in particularly since we are dealing with our youth, it is so important that those who are working with youth understand their own true color, as well as being able to identify and true colors in their youth. Okay, so true colors. Communication skills, self-esteem, employees engagement, it really does help. It really helps. Churches, I've done true colors and still do true colors with the leadership team at churches to help people to come together as a team. Because a lot of times their competitiveness, things like that. So we want to make sure that we eliminate those, helping churches as well as nonprofit organizations and other organizations to go through true colors. It really improves performance of organizations, and I'm gonna go through a lot of this, helping people better understand themselves and others, and to value all of our unique differences, because we all have differences, but we can value each other. And how you do that, when you understand your own true color, then you can appreciate others, okay? So as we move through, this is the history. Don Lowry, 1978, they came up with the true colors, all right? True colors is orange, gold, green, and blue, okay? So I put something on your desk, I believe on your table, and we'll have a chance to go through this. But also, I'm really being lovely today. So we have the books that, you know, they gave me from Morehouse, and these are one of the teenagers. But I have one personally for you. You have your own set of cards, so you're blessed today, okay? So what is your true color spectrum? I want you to look at this sheet. You might have it in gold, I'm not really sure. I want you to look at this sheet, okay? And this is how you're gonna do. Everybody have a pen. You're gonna describe yourself in the boxes below. There are groups of word clusters printed horizontally in the box. So look at the clusters or look at the choices in the first box, A, B, C, and D, the very first box going across. Read the words and describe which of the 4 letters choices in that mostly or most like you. Which other choices most like you? Give that a 4. Then rank the order, the next 3 letter choices from 3 to 1 in descending preference. You will end up with a box of 4-letter choices. Rank from 4, most like you, to 1, least like you. Continue this process with the remaining 4 boxes until you have a 4, 2, 3, 1. A 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, got it? I need to go over that again? All right. You're gonna go all the way across. Okay? You better be more like you. I mean, the one that you see is just like you, that's a 4. Give that a 4. The next one that's just like you, give that a 2. If you don't get this one, actually, because when your totals come out, they're gonna come out down here. We're gonna do that. Then you get your really cards. Gonna do that again. Mind you, you're looking confused.
I am.
Partly cloudy.
I'm putting the number here.
You're putting the number right here.
Okay. Oh, on
You're putting the numbers on at the letter, the number.
Letter A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
So they're not like this. I was supposed to give you this. This is the wrong one that was printed. Oh, you got the, yeah. Put your numbers, and then you're gonna come down.
So you see the 2 each one.
Right.
Each one.
Like
Yeah.
first line would be 4, 3, 2.
2, 1, just like that. Yeah, just like that. 4, 3, 2, going across horizontal.
Numbering 1, 2.
Vertical. Got it. So let me stop you right there. I'm gonna let you take this one home. All right, let's go with this one. There we go. Let's get a book. This is the easiest way to do it. All right, so this is the E. You take that one home because you can no doubt use that for somebody. Okay. I'm trying to hold off on giving you the books, but because I have some special, you know, that's right. That's right. All right, so these are the card sorts, okay? And this is what we are going to do. Anybody else? You got yours. Okay, very good. You can take the cards out for me. Put your paper away, take your cards out, let's sort. So easy, and you get to carry your own cards home. That's awesome. You can use them on somebody else too, okay? All right, so with your card, I want you to really, again, visualize yourself. Visualize yourself, you have your cards in your hand. I want you to read about yourself, each one of the cards. Do not turn them, I want you to get the pictures. I want you to spread those out. It's like this. Spread them all the way across, like this, okay? That's the way you're going. Just look at the pictures. All right? And as you look at the picture, then just kind of visualize yourself. When you visualize yourself, I want you to flip the cards over. I want you to place these cards how you see yourself first. Don't turn them over, place yourself. So if the gold or whatever, the most studious man is the first that's just like you, that would be number 1. If the green is just like you, then that would be number what? 2. All right, gold, orange, green. You go, and you got your blue. Category wise again, place the pictures the way you see yourself, right? How do you see yourself? Then the one that's next, second one would be the next one just like. And then the third, the way you see yourself is most likely. Once you finish that, lift your hands and say, I got it. Y'all got that. All right, you got some people still waiting. The way you see yourself. Now flip the cards over one by one and read. Flip them over and read. Then you realign those cards. Now, I just need you to be honest. Don't try to be like anybody else. Don't try to say, well, I think I see my, no, in order. I see myself this way. And then I see myself also, this is the next one. This is the third way I see myself. And then this is the last way I see myself.
So reorganize them again?
You got, as you read, you gotta read. You flip it over. Then you'll realign yourself. Yeah. Then you go the number 1 like me, number 2 like me, number 3 like me, and number 4 like me. You'll see you may rearrange those cards once you read. See yourself one way, then once you read, this is really the way I see myself. And then I see myself. It's the next way I see myself. Got it? Ah, when you finish, it's out. Awesome.
I can change this if I want to, right? Just keep it the way it is.
No. It's gotta be the way you see yourself. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Here, if you, let me see your colors first. How many gold was your first color? You see my gold before we change. Your very first color, that's the way you see yourself. After you read on the back and you realign, which is your first color. We gotta do the numbers. Okay. All right, look on the flip side. Okay, on the flip side, now, the number. If you see yourself as active, opportunist, spontaneous, then give that a 4, if that's the first that you see. Okay. Describe yourself, it says here, in the section and to the right are the words groups. Working one row at a time, ranking each word group in the boxes, using a 4 for the group, most like you, using and going down to 1. Most like you, using a 4, and we're going all the way down. And for the word group, the least like you, that's the next least like you.
Alice, you need to look by your child's child.
Mhm. Let's look over to the right and let's read it.
Okay.
All right, you see it?
Yes.
Turn the cards over,
Yes.
at least on the back of each. Again, arrange them from the card most like you to the least like you. Now rank them in the boxes to the right, using a 4. For the one most like you, 3, second, 2, the third like you, and then 1 for the card that's least like you. And describe yourself. In the sections to the right, which are your cards, are the rows of word groups. Working one row at a time, rank each word group in the boxes, using a what? 4 for the groups most like you, down to 1 for the word group least like you. Identify your true colors. Now total the columns, including your cards, ranking you the highest scores.
Yeah.
Got that? Indicate your primary brightest color and the lowest score representing the least like you. Now, take you a few minutes to do it, most like you.
Yeah, once we figure out our numbers for the cars.
Yeah, the numbers.
Else.
You will. There you go. You got it. You got it. There you got it. Oh, you don't have a card. I'm so sorry. There you go. And then I want you to total those up to the bottom. So if it's 4, 2, 3, 1, you total those up.
This is not like.
It's easy. You got it? What's your first color? Okay, what's your second color? It's gold. And your third color? Green. And your last color? What is the highest number? Now, what's your highest number?
They got this part.
You got it.
So which one do you?
You got it. Who else got it? It should take about 2 minutes.
So you just over the.
You're gonna have them all the way
You
to.
gotta hear the.
I'll wait. You got it. He's trying to use his car. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah, no, yeah, this is what you want. Yeah. That's why we told you to turn those over, because we have another thing. All right, you got it? That's, what's your first color? What's your first color? No, this is right. Okay. Even a car. Yes. All right, we're gonna move right along and then I'm gonna show you how this goes, okay? If your highest color, your first color is gold, let's see your hands. It's different. And now sometimes you can have 2 colors might be the same. You really can. You could, okay, yours like that. Yep, they can be, okay. What is your second highest color? Who has green as their second highest color? Ah. All right. Let me see all the golds again. Highest color. Let me see the green, that's the highest color. Let me see the blue highest color.
You said the second and the first.
We're just doing the highest color.
No, 9.
Okay. All right, orange high color. No orange, highest color. Your highest color orange.
Blue and orange.
Oh, yours is, what's your numbers?
They're both of them are 16.
Both of us, all right, so you got, okay, both of yours. All right, again, let me see the first highest color is gold. 1, 2. First highest color green. First highest color orange. And the first highest color blue. Wonderful. Now we got it. All right. Let me see the second highest color. Go. Go, second. Second highest color, go. Second highest color, orange. Tie. Second highest color, blue. Wonderful. Okay. I did say green, right? Second highest color green. All right, we're gonna stick with this right here. Let me see your third highest color. Who's the blue? Wonderful. Third highest color, orange. Third highest color, go. And third highest color, green. Awesome. All right, so let's go to the third highest color, orange. No. The third one. I mean, the fourth highest color, orange. Fourth highest color, orange. It's a last color. Awesome. All right, now we got it, okay. I do it. So, on my goal, will you please stand up? Your highest color is gold. Let me see those champion gold. Yeah. I'm so sorry, but I've got all kind of things I have to give you. So, that's okay. If your highest color is gold, then this is what I wanted you to come to. Thank you. Eyes color. Here you go. Then we'll get into this. Next color is, yeah, put it on and ahead. Just take it on. First eyes color. That's your eyes color. All right, eyes color goes. Wonderful. Yours.
Yeah.
There's blue. You want to sharpen any part? She's gonna give those out so that I can move forward because we're gonna run out of time. All right. That seemed to be, and you know what? That typically seemed to be the most difficult part is trying to figure out. Once you look at these pictures, you're trying to figure out your color. And then when you move over, you look at the picture, you think you're one thing because this is the way you feel and this is the way you think you are. Once you turn it over and you begin to read on the back, then it gives you something totally different. And then you rearrange the cards. So we're gonna move right along. Here we go. Goal, are you there? Let me see you. All right, these are my goals. My goal people tend to feel, and this is their core needs and values. Goal people, duty, responsibility, dependable, organized. Is that you? This is how you see yourself as a goal. Goal people, core needs and values are duty, responsibility, dependable, and organized. Okay? Just one. They just need the one. That's the first. Yeah. That's their true color. Yeah, is it? Yeah. Okay. All right. We didn't move those, so I don't have to hand them. I'll hand those out when they go so that we can move on. Okay. Yeah, just put them right up here now. Here we go. This is goal. This is how goal people see themselves. They are prepared. You have a goal personality, you're prepared, love some, excuse me. Shh, don't try to help her. She'll mess up everything.
You talking about me? I'll make it go there quick.
So this is the goal personality, and this is the absolute truth. If your goal, you'll be able to identify with it. Be prepared, loves to plan, detail-oriented, service-oriented, values family and tradition. This is goal. Helpful and trustworthy, traditional and stable, organized, strong work ethic, strive for a sense of what? Security. They're thorough, they're punctual. All right. So if they're supposed to be someplace, they will be there before time. This is goal. Punctual, predictable, precise, value order, and status quo. Duty, loyal, useful, responsible. This is how goal people operate, okay? There's a right way to do everything. That is no way. For those that like to break the rules, at least they're at ease with a formal environment and not chaos, all right? This is goal.
That look like me.
That's goal. And I'll talk about even more. Go, okay? Now where my goals? Woo, go. All right. Green core needs and values. This is what green, they have their core needs and values are competent, analytical, where my green, let me see my green, intellectual and visionary. All right, so when you think about a green, and I'll kind of come back and give you an analogy of each one of them, you think about them as visionaries. When you think about a green person that operates in this, these are the people that are in the technology, everything got to line up, the mathematician, the Steve Jobs and all of these people. These are your people that actually drives, the technical world. They're green, they're analytical, everything got, they're visionaries, okay? Check this out. This is how green think. Now think about it. Knowledge is key. It's always a why. Every organization need a goal, every organization need a green, and I'll tell you why. Theoretical, ideal people, philosophical, very complex. Now this is green. They are perfectionists. Where my green at? Standard setters. Futuristic. Can never know enough. Yeah. Often not in the mainstream. Conceptual, global. These who are independent and private time explore all facets before making decisions, logical approach to interpersonal relationship. And ladies, if you're married to a green man, he's not gonna tell you he loves you every day.
Yes, he will.
Not gonna tell you he loves you every day.
Yes, he does.
He'll tell you he loves you, but not every day. You just need to know. All right. This is a green. So if you are blue, you'll always be in your feelings and emotions, okay? All these core needs and values. Freedom, action, adventure. And when you look at the orange, these are the people that are in the, I would say, the entertainment arena. They love fun. Those that are entertainers, those that are into music, those that are into things like this is where they feel that life is fun. They live on the edge. They got to get on their feet. Orange will drive their way to the last minute. And they feel that the party doesn't start until they get there. Wait later. That sounds like anxiety. I think this is the very first one. Your thing orange. This is it. So orange people would drive gold people crazy. They think quick. They're smart. They're on time. Orange love, the core values orange. They're playful. They're energetic. They're charming. They can charm you like a cat. They're risk takers. They test the limit. They'll push to see how far they can go. They're quick and witty. Master negotiators. You want somebody to negotiate out of something? Get your orange person. Creative invention. A natural entertainer. High need for mobility. They pushes the boundaries, natural non-conformist. They don't conform. They are trying to change everything. in an organization. Thrive on competition, likes tangible rewards, impulsive and spontaneous, appreciates immediate feedback, and prefers informal environments and natural troubleshooters. This is orange, okay? These are the core values for your blue. Hold on. Your blue are those who are in the medical field, the doctors, social services, those that help community. These are, people that love people and they want to change the world. These are the blue people. Did you see how they activated during COVID? All the nurses and everybody activated during COVID. So look at the blue. This is blue. They are natural mediators. They're optimistic. They're caretakers. They're imaginative. They are peacemakers. And she didn't mean it that way. She really didn't. Can you just give them another opportunity to give them a chance? Okay. These are your blue people. Peacemakers, true romantic. Can I get a hug? These are your blue. They're empathetic. They really are. They're cause-oriented. They are for the cause. These are your blue. These are blue. Need to feel special. Always has a kind word. They don't see what others see. They don't see how gold see. They don't see how green see, but they see people. And they always want to help. Strong sense of spirituality, sensitive to needs of others, nurturers, harmony, relationships are very important. Motivates and encourages everybody. Looks for meaning and significance for object rather than what? They're not that way. Now, these are the core values, and this is the way each one of the true colors see themselves. Now, these are the stressors that frustrate each color. Hold on. You tell me if this is true about you, okay? Now, gold stresses in environments that reflects incompetence cannot deal with incomplete tasks. Let's just get the job done. We can work, finish the job, and play later. Orange said, let's play to the last minute. Stresses are going out. I gave you the report 30 days ago. You come the day the report is due and say, hey, what's wrong with this? I gave it to you 30 days ago. Why are you stressing now? Your stress will go out. Go like the plane. Go. And listen, incomplete tasks, disorganization, that stresses go out. Goal, irresponsibility, changing details at the last minute, lack of direction, any, does that bother you? Yes. Lack of direction, just give me some directions. Ambiguous tasks, waste, that stresses them out. They don't like waste. They don't like wasting time. Time means something. Non-conformity, that stresses them out when people cannot conform to the rule. Remember, duty and responsibility. Dedicated, determined, and dependable is your goal, people. Hazardous attitude. Too many things going on at one time, that stresses go. People who don't follow through, that stresses go. Yes. All right? This is what stresses green. Where my green people at? Tell me if it's true or not. Lack of recognition of their ability. Green. Not being in, what is it? No, elaborate uses of adjectives, right? Is that right? You laughing. Is that true? So you're right. Get to the point. They don't like all that lagging around and, hee-haw and care. They don't like that. Lack of independence. Subjective judgment, emotional display. This stresses green out. Incompetent. Because green are the smartest person in the room.
So they say.
So they say. They don't like a lot of small talk. Get to the point. Let's do it. Routine. This stresses green out when there's social function. Women Green? Is that you? Oh my God. Okay, oranges. What stresses the orange?
They should be doing.
Too much responsibility. That's just too much. Have you ever seen, well, if you know, orange people have a lot of stuff all over their desk. Guess what? But they can find what they're looking for, but they can work in what chaos. Rules and regulations stresses them out. They don't like to follow the rules. They will make and come up with their own rules. They're changing environment. Being stuck at a desk that is too confining.
Right.
They have to be free. Remember? The orange right there. Stress concept. Reading manual, that stresses them out. Just tell them about it. They don't have to read it, right? Impose structure. They don't like to be imposed. They don't like structure imposed upon them. You want to see them come unglued? Put them in structure. They could come unglued. What's that? They go unglued. Repetition and routine. They'll find a way to come unglued. Repetition and routine. Personal criticism. That stresses them out. Inactivity. That is the stress environment for orange. Following detailed direction. A lack of fun, because remember, fun, they love fun, they love to entertain, they'll find a way to entertain. You know, when you look at your entertainers, you look at your Tyler Perry, stone entertainer, the orange, when you look at it, you look at your gold people like and I'll give you some names too. I mean, those that run the world, I'll tell you about that. Blues are stressed in this kind of environment that reflects broken promises and too much negativity. Yes, blues cannot function. Not being involved and lack of what? Too much conformity. Where the blues at? Oh, wow. Clock watching stresses being compared to others. They don't like this stress in an environment that reflects being compared to others. That reflects conflict, that reflects lying. Just lie when the truth will do. That's how they feel. Conflict, lying, rejection, cannot. This is blue. Your true color is blue. This kind of thing really, an environment like this really stresses you out. Insincerity, completing paperwork as a priority, placing the system before people. Social service, social workers, all those that work in the field of helping and caring for others. This stresses them. Yes. Amen. All right, so here we go. We're going to reframe each one of the colors. This right here is how others may see a gold person. And this is that absolute. Others see us as rigid. They can misunderstand gold. They see us as controlling. They see us as dull and boring. And when I say us, I am gold. Right? Stubborn, opinionated, many times misunderstood, judgmental, that's the way they see. From a goal, this way people see you. This is the way they see. It's ironic, bossy, controlling, because see, we'll go ahead on and do it. Just go ahead on and do what needs to be done.
Right.
What was that?
It'll be done right.
It'll be done right. It'll be done. No, others see us as uptight. I just want to get the job done. Right? Predictable. I must predict, you know. This is the way others see us, all right? Others see autocratic. Have anybody felt like that? This is, people feel it. And so system bound, unimaginative. This is the way others see goal. Now, goals see themselves as this stable. What? Dependable. All right. Provide security. Firm.
Yes.
Always have a view.
Absolutely.
Efficient and what? Executive type. Good planners. Where my gold people at? Y'all should be witnessing. Amen. Orderly and neat. And if you are a goal, you like, all my hangers go the same way.
And all your clothes are together.
All my colors are right.
I have no tendencies.
They tend to see us as OCD, right? Everybody gotta be, you know, but this is how I see myself. Goals see themselves as orderly, neat, good planners, good at sorting, weeding out, organized, punctual, and goal-oriented. This is how we see ourselves. That's how we are. Okay? All right. Look at this. Reframing green. Others may see green as intellectual snobs.
True that, true that.
Others may see the green as arrogant and heartless.
True that.
Others may see green as unrealistic. Others may see green as eccentric and what? Weird. Others may see green as what? Emotionally controlled. Others see green as what? Cool and what? And what?
Unfeeling.
That's why I say, you know, if you're married to a green man, just know he's just not gonna keep telling you he loves you every day. He told you he loved you once, you just might as well believe it. That's it. That's it. Afraid, open up, critical, thought finding. This is how others may see green. Others see green as critical, thought finding, devaluing relational aspects of lacking mercy, unfair, unappreciative of others, and stingy with praise. Do you know any green people?
You did your job.
That's right. What?
You did what you were supposed to do. Everybody get a trophy.
Everybody else.
What was it?
When they give praise, it sounds a little insincere, but I really meant it, but it just didn't.
It come out right. That's right. But they're really very sincere. Well, so others may see green as this, but now look how green see themselves.
Oh, I know they just.
Oh, my goodness. Look how green see themselves. Superior. This is how green see themselves, right? 98% right. Oh, is that right? Powerful. They see themselves in the What was that? Look, green see themselves as creative and visionary, original, rational, calm, and not emotional, under control, precise, and not repetitive. In other words, green people do not want you to read to them. Don't start reading to a green person. They turned off. I can read for myself. turn you off right there. Able to find flaws, objective, and they seek justice. Now, this is really the real green face. Whoa. That's the way you see themselves. All right, now, let's reframe the blue, how others may see blue. Tell me if that's right, Andre.
I ain't no blue, no.
I know you're right. But let me share this with you. But let me share this with you. And then with all these colors, remember, there are 4 colors. We operate in all, but your true color dominates. That's your first color. And then your second color. And also keep in mind that traumatic experiences and different life experiences can cause your colors to shift. All right? So look, early on, as a young woman, I was blue. Blue was my first color. But life happened. My second color gold had to rise up. Because I had to take charge. And so my blue moved to another level. So that's why you identify with me so much. Right. So, this is, others may see a blue as overly emotional. And I was at one time before life happened. Bleeding heart, mushy. You can hurt my feelings. I go in the restroom and cry, fix myself back up and come back out. You would never know that you hurt me. That's where I used to be, all right? And life happened and it changes. Mushy, hopeless, naive, too tender-hearted, easily too touchy feeling. Somebody laughing. Too nice and too trusting. Smothering. When they love, right? This is the way others may see a blue as stuck in and live in the past. Stuck in and live in the past. Rolling and what's that? Fraud. Talks too much. Uh-oh. Well. Now, blue may see themselves this way. Remember, others see blue this way, and this is the way blue see themselves. Blue see themselves as warm and compassionate, romantic, spiritual, and what? They see themselves as what? Willing to work well for a what? Unselfish and what? Empathetic and what? Promoting growth. Relate current experiences to what? They relate current experiences to what? All the time. Life full. And they are what? This is the way blue see themselves as great communicators. Now let's move forward. So, reframing the orange. Did we do that? No, we didn't. I love this one. Others may see orange as what? Irresponsible, flaky, goofed all too much. Where the orange at? Are they in the room? Manipulative. This is how other people see orange. Scattered, cluttered, uncontrollable, indecisive, obnoxious, not able to stay on task, and not to be what? Trusted. This is how orange others see orange. Now this is how orange see themselves. Who's laughing? Orange see themselves as what? And what? And what? Flexible and adaptable. What? Provision and what? Practical. See themselves. They see themselves as problem solvers, good negotiators, do too many things at once, eclectic, can deal with what? And also curious and welcomes new ideas. This is how they see themselves, but this is how others see them. Look at the contrast here. Isn't that different? It's Eddie. So when you're looking at true colors, when you look at a Barack Obama, gold. Most of your presidents, with the exception of you, but most of your presidents, not just presidents of the United States or whatever, but presidents and CEOs of companies and, you know, those that are running large organizations, they are gold. Gold people run, drive the world in the area of leading organizations. Your Oprah Winfrey, she operates in a, what color you think? Blue. Why do you say blue? She's empathetic.
Yes.
She's her first color is what? Blue. Blue. Sympathetic, empathetic, believes in the cause, always a giver, love to do things for community and for people. That's where you go. You're blue. These are your nurturers. These are your doctors. These are your your nurses, your doctors. These are your caretakers. Look, people that's in social services, always wanting to help. This is where your blue comes from. And we need blue people in the world, people that really care. We need the Steve Jobs. Again, I mentioned that earlier. You're green. You're Bill Gates of the world. People that driving this technology industry. Your TikTokers. Okay, there's who start certain things. People that's always looking for opportunity to do things that's going to really make a difference in the world as it relates to information. These are that. Your Steve Harveys are people of what? Orange. Steve Harveys and all those that are in, the area of entertainment that keeps us laughing and moving forward. These are your orange people, and we need all of them in order for society to work. But most of the world, the smallest portion, a fourth of the world of green people. Not a lot of green people, even in any true color session that we do, you find very few green.
I've got a lot of green.
Right. Most of your colors are your gold.
Yep.
And which other color you think?
Orange.
Your blue.
Your gold and your blue.
Your gold and your blue. Then your orange, and then your green. Now let me see my gold again. Woo-hoo. All right, let's see our blue. Look at that. And then our orange, or green. And then our orange, our entertainers.
So now let me ask you a question. So I have some very high scores in like green. The gold is my first high. And equally blue, maybe off 2 points, then off 2 points from green.
Off 2 points. Yeah. So then your first color is your gold. Yeah.
And then green.
And then your green. So those are the two primary colors. Those are your driven colors. Your one, this is what you do. This is who you are. and then your second color. Yeah. And it's important to understand and to know your true color. And the reason for knowing our true color, it means that we can identify true color in others. In the youth that we work with, you can tell by the way they do things and how they operate. You can tell when LaJohnny loves to play and loves to cut up and loves to cut jokes and whatever. Love this. You can tell those that are very sympathetic, you know, looking out for others. You know, that's a blue. And then you know how to nurture them. Even working with those that are in your office or wherever you are, you have the ability to be able to work with them because now you can identify their true color. Instead of getting aggravated with the orange, who waits the last minute, I know that's their true color. Now I know how to work with them. A gold person who seems to be bossy, the reason why they're bossy, they want to make sure they get the job done and let's do it right. Then you don't have to get irritated. You can work with them. Yes, Amy.
Can your true color change?
That's what I said. Your true color can. Life experience, they don't just change like that. But you have certain events that takes place in our lives that will cause our color to shift. As I said again, when I went through a divorce, I mean, I was true blue. That's why I was, you know, I was in the nursing field because I was a true blue. Want to help, always had that desire, you know, to want to help. And so I was in a nursing field, and that was just because of my blue. But when I experienced a divorce, that's a traumatic experience, trauma. So which means that my goal moved up and took range over the blue. So I'm still blue, but my gold is my dominant color, everything. I got to have everything in place. And I was like that even with, you know, my gold being my second color, okay? And my third color, unfortunately, is green. Because I'm not, orange is my last color because I'd rather finish the job and work and then play later. I don't like to play and I got something to do. I like to do what I need to do. So when I came in, I was very organized, knew how I was going to do this and blah, 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 blah. And the sheet wasn't right. Well, let's get rid of the sheet and let's go with the cards because the cards make sense. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other questions?
I have a personality for me. I'm more gold at work and more blue at home.
Well, check this out. What's your even? Because some people who have even numbers.
I did. I had a tiger with an orange and gold was only one number.
Say,
So that was a lot of.
she's a high,
Complex.
right, Harrison's very, very high. And you was talking about, you could be blue at home or be gold at
I
work.
think I'm more blue at home than I am, because I think I'm freer to be, because I can't stand the blue and then I can't, that's don't bring that to the office. But I'll accept that in a more personal setting.
Not watch a TV commercial and just laugh.
Yeah.
But never do that at work.
Yeah.
Was that your second color?
Yes.
Okay, well, no, it's your second color. Yeah, because, you know, if that's, for instance, gold, and you, into leadership, then yes, your gold personality will shine.
Ms. Jackson, is this material your material? How can I get some of this material to do what kids do with,
And you can't.
you can't?
This is an international, True Colors is international, and you have to go through their international training to become a facilitator,
Oh, okay.
True Colors.
I think.
Yeah. So the information you can't get, you know, a facilitator will have to order the training or whatever.
Okay.
But Morehouse was able to make sure that you get a card and then you have a sheet. So, but for the children, there's a total different training.
Okay.
There's a different, you know, card for
Card,
that,
okay.
and you do it totally different when you're working with children.
Would you be able to provide us handouts of the screen you have? or-
We cannot provide that. That is a True Colors.
Online?
You only got your card. And even if you go online, you cannot access that information. You'll see how expensive it is for you to even go through a training. like
Training
this.
class.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you want to do this for a team, then you can contact.
If you would like for me to do it, and then I also have others that work with me, but I usually do the training and you can just contact me, to do a training for you.
Are you in Atlanta?
I am in Atlanta.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm in
good.
Atlanta, so you can contact me and I don't mind,
Okay,
coming down to do, or wherever you are to do a training. I think that for, anyone that's, just anyone, I would just put it that way, it's just always good to know. And I also, as a caveat, I really feel that for those who are also getting married, I think that the both should go through true colors so that we can understand. We also have a training called the Office from Hell. Okay, so do a true colors, those office, people that having chaos. I was just in, a couple months ago, I went up to, Arkansas and I did a true colors for the Arkansas Housing Authority. The employees, they just had chaos just going on. And after coming out of that training, it was about 40 of them. The whole office environment, 3 months later has changed tremendously. People are able to work with each other. People are able to communicate because the true colors is all about true relationships, communication, and being able to understand each other. And so that's what that's about. So I'm saying the more you study that and you look at it, then, when you're around others, you can say, okay, now that's why she acts the way she acts. She's got to be a bold personality. That's why she do what she do. So you don't get upset. Now I know because this is their true color. And it is so good to understand that. And when you know that, you can readily pick that up. But churches, yes, this is about the best thing that ever happened. I did one up in the mountains for a church for years, one of the members tried to get me to do, wanted the true color, and finally the pastor said, we'll do it for our leadership, change their whole church dynamics. Why? Because people were not in competition with each other in the church. Not people be in competition, same way it is on job. And so when you do this with, especially at the beginning of the year, in the school system, we do trainings like this. And, to bring the leadership team together and then to help the teachers to be able to look at their, youth or their children differently and not get so irritated with the children. Yes.
Can I get my gold sticker?
Let's go. Okay, Andre, so can you stand and tell us, what's the category of your four colors?
My colors are gold, blue, green, and what's that last one? Orange.
Okay, so your gold, blue, green, and orange.
Yeah.
So that's your primary color is gold, and your
I'm being pinned, y'all.
second color is blue.
I've always wanted to be pinned.
And that's why you are a therapist, because of your, right. All right, anybody else, I need to get your color so that you can double up. What's your first color? You got, what's your first color? Orange, oh, wow. And what's the green, oh. Okay. All right, and your second is blue. Always be reminded. Hello, let me share this with you. Someone just mentioned, said that she really believed that this session builds self-esteem, makes you feel better about yourself, make you feel very confident, because now you know why you do what you do and the reason why you act the way you act, and you don't have to allow anyone else to change who you are. Because this is who you are. Right. All right. Come in and enjoy your session today. Screening for other people. So important. All right, your first color? Blue. And your second is gold. You just need a hug. That's like, I'm just a little stitchy. Don't feel that way. No. But check this out. There are times that you operate in all. You're operating all the colors because you do have all the colors. But just. Oh, yeah. Well, I do too. I don't have, that's just not, that's why orange is my last color. You're straight on not you, green and blue.
Passionate, compassionate. And a little.
And a little. Yeah. Everything got some measure of. The goal, everything has its place. All right, anybody else need your colors? Thank y'all so very much. Have a wonderful evening and think about your color that you share. We got you. All right. Thank you. All right. Bring y'all little tag tomorrow. Let them know what your colors are. Okay. Can y'all do that? Awesome. What's your texture color? What? There was a goal in the second one. Can you learn from us? Wow, and his first color is black. You're green. Yes. I do know Jerry.
They want to take me out of the green. I don't know what it is.
No, right. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Sounds good.
Good job, Ms. Allen, as always. All the names. You knew what my colors was then. And then would not let me know what my colors. Had me right here thinking I knew.
I know that you go. Oh, that's straight up.
You already knew
And
that.
blue.
You already knew that.
Look, when I walk in the house, I know.
You got organization.
Yes. Everything has its place.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, have mercy.
That was good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I mean, I'm not cutting the food, but I still enjoyed it. No, I didn't. Concerned I was good in here.
You did, when at first you was getting off to a rocket start. That's all I'm
No. What happened was that I don't do that kind of stuff.
I know.
That was like Steve Jobs stuff.
Wait a minute.
Everything was in line.
Being a goal myself, the same way.
I'm like, what in the world is all of this here?
Don't feel bad.
I'm like, that's why you said don't bother.
That's right.
Don't
Don't feel bad.
I got it, though, after a while, I started thinking, because at first I understood. And then I'm like, no, I don't understand. And then when I got over here and chose my colors and they were my colors, I was real upset.
Not for fish.
No, not at all, not at all. My numbers is like, if I'm 16 here, I was 14 on blue, and then I was 11 on the next color, and of course, orange was yellow.
Oh, real low.
Yeah.
Mine, see, my orange real low too. Mine is gold, blue,
Okay.
green, and orange. Mine is the same color. Same color.
I said, honey, I'm gonna go today.
Mine's the same. Right.
Yes. Okay, so
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now you know. Now hold up. Now tell me, what is your husband?
honey, I don't know. Cause he is one of them greens that don't tell you they love you every day. He sure fall into a green. Thank you, I had it right.
He like his love.
Yeah, he like his love, yeah,
It's green.
that's green. Now, I think.
But now then he's blue because he's a pastor. He's
Well,
got some
here's the
compassion.
thing about this, he has compassion, but he can't go to the nursing home. He cried, anybody gets sick, I gotta do all the work.
That's why.
You can't, I'm like, how you gonna be a preacher? You can't be.
That's right. Because of his blue.
To see people suffer.
Because of his blue. His blue.
Girl, that is this. That damn get that. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't touch it. Yeah, that's what that is.
I never understand that, but he is a blue.
So they straighten tablets and all this?
Yeah, they give it all out.
Okay, all of that. I don't think I can look this paper. I gotta figure
So
out.
what are you doing this evening? I gotta go to see the hospital to see a colleague of mine, but after I come back, we're going right now. Are you free?
You going now?
Yeah.
This evening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should be
Because
back.
I don't think, were we gonna walk in today down the riverfront, or when did you wanna go?
I mean, y'all can, you can do it. I'll just call you, and if you're not back.
Call and find out.
And then I'll come whenever you can. Okay, so we can do that tomorrow. Okay, thank y'all.
All right, thank you.
Great, I enjoyed it. Finally, down here, now you know, 15 years after.
15 years, thinking that you were confused.
Somebody else told you who you were. Yeah. Why you looked at me when I said, well, God, I was just looking at me like, okay, now it's right. So now that's right now. Now we got you. Look, fun right now, we got you straight. You got me straight, girl. You are good.
Yes, he is. And what you think is second color? But we think his second color is green.
His second color would be green or his green and then blue.
And okay, so either one.
I think green is his first color.
Okay,
And I think blue is his second color.
okay.
One come like the Bob, as much as he say he does, now he don't preach.
Yeah, green don't like to be, green don't like to
When
be.
you finish preaching, I get his dinner, and for the next 4 hours, he ain't gonna talk to nobody. He's in that whatever state,
Yeah.
he's in.
Yeah.
And so I sent him a note, I said, son, I said, when you would like to talk to your wife, she's 2 doors down. Are you? Oh, no, only on Sundays. He's only like that on Sundays. And I think a lot of it had to do, he preached to his preacher,
Right.
And then he received it.
Yeah, he's in a mode.
He's in a mode, but after 49 years, I can put up with.
Wow.
Y'all been there 49 years. 49 years, next.
No.
49, and he stalked me for 2. Are you serious? We've been together about 53 years total. But not living together, but I went to school with his twins, he was 4 years my senior. But I went to school with his twin sisters. Okay. And they were all in the neighborhood, but he was like unseen, and he was out of 14, he was one of those kids that were here. You would never know he was there, because everybody else kind of outshadowed him. But that just was arrogant, you can kind of God got you.
Was he arrogant? That's that green.
No, he was arrogant and so self-assured in himself.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's green, right?
That was the defense mechanism, honey. But I think he's great.
But he is green.
Yeah.
And he loves his little gadgets and stuff.
Bought me a new toy already, something wrong.
No, green, that's green, straight up.
See how I love it.
Okay.
All this.
So what was your 4 colors? Blue, gold,
Well, my blue and gold look like the same number.
are they? Yeah, if they the same number, then yours is, you know, you have that dual, color palette.
Green was the like least.
The green, and then what about the orange?
Third.
Okay. So then, so your green was 4, so you had blue, gold, orange and green. That's you,
Yes.
blue, gold, orange and green, gotcha. There it is.
But they were so close, because my numbers were like 19, 18, 15, 14.
Really?
Yes.
19 and 18 was what?
Blue and gold,
Blue and gold.
then 15, 14.
Yeah. Blue and gold. You good. So yours is like mine.
But you know what?
Mine is gold and blue.
Okay.
I'm gold.
When I went back,
Exactly.
they were both like the same 19, 19.
They're 1919, but that's not anything different. So you could, so both of them, you're even with both.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because mine is gold, and then mine is blue, very high gold, and then blue, very high
But
gold.
you know what? You were talking how the voice changed it.
Mhm.
I went from I mellowed out after divorce. I wasn't angry. And the reason I wasn't angry is because I needed to get out.
Uh-huh.
It's different, I think it's different when they do something and they go on, but then it's different when you free yourself of that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
Mine is the fact that I had to take charge because I have 4 children. And my goal had to take over because I had to become the head of my household. I had to, you know, be more responsible of things that he used to do. I had to take charge and do it. So it just kind of made my goals step all the way up because I was in charge and I had to take the leadership. And then that's what sent me up.
Oh, yeah, your children were young.
Yeah, mine was very young.
Okay.
Yeah, my children were, my baby was 8 years old. Wow, 8 years old. I had an 8, 10, 12, and 14-year-old.
You don't think so they individually or?
Yeah, so that's what happened with mine. That's why my color was so, you know, the gold had to move up. But I've always been a high gold though, because I, you know, everything gotta be in order. Always been a high gold, but it was not, and I'm technically probably, if we did it, my gold and blue was probably the same.
That was awesome. You were a great picture there.
Oh, I felt like I was.
Man, I would love to do something like that. I said, I would love to do something like that.
I love it. And the thing is that the more you do it, it's just, for me, I think that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's just a lot of fun when you're doing it at different places, in different environments, you get different. It's a lot.
But that makes so much sense when you talk about prior to marriage, like relationship